This is Mike Griffin again with Greenway Waste Solutions, and this is item 2 of 4, with the first being the executive summary. I'll go rather quick because I've got about 20 slides and 12 minutes of video to play. This is just an extensive timeline. We started the process in November 2003. In our opinion, we went the right direction. We went to the county first to see what their needs are. They confirmed those needs, and they also did this Joyce engineering study. Please note too, you can hit pause at any time if you want to fully read it. But this was the engagement letter that Joyce Engineering did to do the C&D research in the county. And their report plainly stated, as you can see in the second little red box, that they recognized that we were an additional private landfill that has been proposed. And then the top one is confirming that they're in a high-growth county and they need more facilities. County staff refers us to Rock Hill and suggests that we look in that southern quadrant of Rock Hill and the quadrant of the county for a site. And we met with Nick Stegall and the staff there and started our relationship with the city. During that period from December 2003 through March, we found this site, Vernsdale site, and it was suitable for the needs of what we had proposed. We used that site to get a demonstration of need, which is the first step with the county. With the state DHEC. And here's a copy of that. And again, remember, you can pause if needed. And this was issued in March 2004. The next process to make sure we're consistent with the solid waste management plan on record, which at that time was the 1994 solid waste management plan. A letter was sent to Rock Hill, the city, and the York County Assistant Manager Diane Simpson. And also we received a letter from the County Manager Al Green confirming that we were consistent, and that was in July 2004. From this point, we have multiple meetings with Rock Hill, and we go through the process. They determined that they want us to go through PUD rezoning, which gives them much more power to make sure the site is in the best interest of the city and the county. I'll let you, there's other detail there, but that's just a highlight. So in January 2005, we make application to rezone the property to PUD. And that application plainly states we have to get a landfill permit from DHEC. It does not use the word landfill, which is a bit of the controversy, but it plainly states out the regulations that we have to abide by. Our letter to our neighbors fully explained all aspects of our proposed operations. It did not use the word landfill, so again that caused a bit of the controversy. But if you read this, one of the key quotes is that any other construction materials not reprocessed will be deposited on site in the properly permitted areas. That, in its purest sense, is the definition of landfill. But again, it's important to understand that there was no secret. Everyone knew that this had a landfill component to it. Here's a letter to the neighbors that we were required to send it to. Another one that was sent out, and then another one that was sent out. And of course, you can pause to read these. We got a 4-to-1 positive vote in the planning board in April, and got a 6-to-1 positive vote from the city council in May. As you can see from here, there's another YouTube exhibit. It's exhibit 1 of 2, which is 12 minutes of video from the City of Rock Hill board meetings. Specifically, that's the public hearing and the Planning Commission meeting, which is on April 5th, 2005, and the City Council meeting on May 9th, 2005. And you can see the link and type that link into your browser, and you'll go to the exhibit, and it'll be approximately 12 minutes of video. I separated this out because of the length of that video, and you have to keep YouTube's within 15 minutes. So that's a very important thing to do, is to look at that. And just to give you the quick summary, basically you'll see through that there was, number one, there was opposition. Opposition 100% knew it was a landfill. Charles Butcher, one of our neighbors, claimed to have gotten over 100 signatures on a petition, and the petition was very explicit that it was against the landfill. But you'll also hear an immediate neighbor that was for our site, and I think he did the most diligent due diligence and spoke with us, and I think he understood that what we were trying to do on that site would be better than other things that can happen within manufacturing heavy zoning, MH zoning, that the site currently had. So I think his is very important. But also you'll see from the Planning Commission and the City Council, they were very diligent, asked lots of great questions with the staff, asked great questions from us, and so I think that this will be very important to see. A lot of our opposition, including the County Council, claimed that the City Council didn't do things proper and didn't know what they were doing, and even insinuated that they didn't know it's a landfill. And I think the video is proof of that. So I look forward to looking at that link and going to the exhibit. Part of that video, they talked a lot about our site plan, and this would be the site plan. And you can see, and I'll use my mouse to kind of show it, this little lime green area here is a Type E buffer yard. And what that means is that there has to be extensive 50-foot trees and bufferings and berms here to shield our operations from any neighbors. The minimal residential impact is here on Rambo, these few homes here. Vernsdale is an industrial road. There's no other residential impact on Vernsdale, and this is old Clariant chemical plant that's closed, and the old Thermochem plant is on up here that's also closed. And then we've got extensive buffering due to the creek, Fishing Creek. And then if you look at our 143 acres, I think we're using less than 50 specific to operations. This was a letter that was, a newspaper article in the Herald that talked about our project, and within here, Charles Butcher, one of our neighbors on East Rambo, understands that it's a landfill and expresses his concerns, and also highlighted our comment and the key point that there is many other heavy manufacturing. There's other things that are that could be much more in traffic, noise, etc. And that if you look at our landfill proposal and our reclamation proposal, not near as bad as what other things that could go there. Upon getting the approval in May 2005, we started spending considerable money to do extensive engineering environmental work in order to submit an application for a landfill to DHEC, which we did on August 25th, 2005. That's the end of this section, and there's 2 more sections forthcoming, and also there's one more exhibit in addition to that first exhibit. Thank you for your time.